My hair is a mess. Oh my god, I cannot wait to get this crap done.
For me anymore, but I don't wanna be alone.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my very first story time about how I found out a guy I was in a situationship with had a baby. Disclaimer, I do not condone situationships. If you are in a situationship, please get out. They are tragic, they are terrible, and just don't do it. So I'm going to start off with like a little bit of backstory. So first of all, this story takes place my first semester, freshman year of college. Like, of course, of all times this could happen, that's when it happened. I was still young, I was still dumb. So yeah. And this guy, we're gonna call him Tyler. So Tyler was in 2 of my classes, and Tyler was a white guy, and I was just like, oh my god, like, he is so fine. And I remember telling my roommate at the time, like, oh my god, he is so fine, like, oh my god. So we never really spoke to each other or anything. I know we had philosophy together, and I don't remember what other class we had together. So one day I'm walking home, well, walking back to my room from class, and my roommate calls me, and she's like, there's someone in the room waiting for you. And I was like, my best friend ain't called me, so who waiting for me? So I get there, and it's these 2 guys, and I was like, okay. So I guess one of them liked me, and I was just like, what the heck? So they were like, okay, we're gonna go to like my guy's house or whatever. So my roommate was like, oh, okay, look, come on, come with me, don't like let me go by myself. So I went with her. Lo and behold, guess who house we was at? Tyler's. I was like, no, I'm lying. At the time I was like, oh my god, like maybe like, oh my god, this is meant to be, whatever. So we get to Tyler's house, and he was listening to the, he was listening to the Dedication 4. And if you don't know me, I am a huge Lil Wayne fan. So those were like points in my book. So I was like, oh my god, he listens to Lil Wayne, like he is so cute. So he starts talking to me. He was like, oh, you're in my philosophy class and my whatever other class that I have for him that I don't remember. And I was like, yeah, you know, whatever, cool. So after that, like the next day we get to class, and we're kind of like flirting or whatever. So he takes out my number, we start texting, conversing and whatnot, and then we end up in a situationship. Like we were dating, but we weren't dating, you know. It was one of those really messy situations. So we were hanging out and stuff, and my roommate would always come with me because his roommate was always around. So it's kind of like that weird little thing going on. And for some strange reason, one day my roommate was like, hey Tyler, can I add you on Facebook? And he was like, yeah, my name is such and such. And she was like, okay, I'm gonna add you on Facebook. So we left his house, and I remember specifically we were like, okay, we're gonna go to the laundry room, and we're gonna do laundry and do homework because we have a lot of both to do. So she's looking him up on Facebook, and she's like scrolling. She sent the friend request, and then she's like scrolling through his pictures and everything, and she looks at me and she's like, Kayla, Tyler has a baby? Yeah? He has a who? Or what? What do you... So I go over to her computer, and I'm looking through the pictures. So now he's holding this baby, and it's just like all the comments are like, oh, you're gonna make a great dad, you're gonna make a great dad. And at first I was like, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Like maybe they think it's his and it's not really his. He's not responding to the comments saying thank you. And like when I have like my niece or my nephew, sometimes people think they're my kids. So maybe like people are confused. So she keeps clicking and keeps clicking through these pictures. And I'm like, y'all, this man got a baby. And this was like a newborn baby. Like this was not, you know, like, I mean, either way it go, but this was a newborn baby. Like this was not like a 3-year-old. Like this was a newborn. So at this point I am like pissed. So I'm just like, I'm calling my best friend, and I'm like talking to him, and he was like, well, why don't you just ask him about the situation? And I was like, at this point I'm like, no, I don't want to talk to him and whatever. Like I was so pissed, you guys, because like this is a human being. Like this is not a puppy. He was not hiding a freaking turtle. Like this was a baby. And I was so mad. And honestly, like I was just like, okay, let me like let me listen to my best friend, because like maybe there's a reasonable explanation for why this man has a baby, or if this could be his little, I don't know, y'all. Like, I was making up excuses in my head. So I call him and I'm just like, so you got a baby? He gonna say something. Yeah. And you weren't gonna tell me. You weren't gonna tell me that you had a baby. And at this point, y'all, so we started like getting it. See, here's the problem. We was in a situationship. So there's problem number one. So this situationship started like end of August, like early September. I didn't find out this man had a baby until like the middle of November. And I'm at this, I just listen, y'all, listen. I'm just so confused. So I'm like, you know, when was the baby born? Not even how old is the baby, because at this point, it don't even, when was this baby born? This man said this baby was born the beginning of August. So you weren't gonna tell me you had a newborn baby? Y'all, this is a newborn baby. Like, even if this baby was 3 years old, it really didn't matter. But the point, this is a newborn baby. This baby was legit just born. And you decided that you did not want to tell me that you had a child. And now he went to like a different school before this one, and he was always like going back and forth to like the old college town. And I cannot figure out why. Like, I never really asked, because we really weren't together. Like, so it really didn't matter. But then it all, 2 and 2, it started equaling 4, and this motherfucker just, this man had a baby the whole time. Y'all, like, what? I was just like, okay. And at that point, I stopped talking to him for like a while. Like, I mean months. And y'all, he was just like, I didn't want to tell you because I knew you was going to react like this and you wasn't going to give me a chance and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, but that's not your choice to make. Like, you can't just withhold information like that from somebody. Like, the right thing to do would have been to tell me and to let me make the choice on my own. Like, whether or not I still wanted to deal with you. Like, maybe somebody having kids that's not with me is a deal breaker. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't give me the option. You just kind of hid it from me. And I found out through Facebook. I found out through Facebook. Like, and then it was like, my roommate asked you to add you on Facebook. And you knew these pictures were on her Facebook. And you didn't even think to be like, oh, wait, no, you can't have me on Facebook. Like, I don't want her to know that I got a baby, these pictures on Facebook. You was just like, yeah, go ahead. My name is such and such and such and such. Like, what was going through your head when you gave her your Facebook name? Like, and was I never supposed to find out about this child? Like, one day there's going to be like an 18-year-old run up to me and be like, oh my God, you're dating my dad. Like, who the hell are you? Daddy? Who your daddy? How old are you? And what do you... Y'all see, you listen. Contact was cut after that because that was something big. Like, you lied about something. That was huge. Like, not telling somebody that you have a child. That is, and then he had baby mama drama, and it was just all bad. And I didn't have time for it. And he still be reaching out to me. And he reached out to me like a few days before Thanksgiving. And this man has a whole nother child, y'all. He has a son, I think. Like, his first child was a daughter, and I think now he has a son. And I was like, I didn't want to talk to you. And there's nothing wrong with like men who have kids. Like, it's not a problem. But one, you lied. Two, it was just so much drama that came with it. And it was like, I didn't want to deal with it. Like, if there really wasn't any drama, and had he told me up front, then we could have worked some stuff out. But you just lied. Like, you lied. And I don't get it. Because I'm an understanding person. And all you had to do was say something. Y'all, I still don't know. I don't know, y'all. But Tyler, well, dang, if you watching this, you know it's about you, Tyler. If you watching this, you stupid. You just real dumb. Okay guys, that was the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you want more story times, give this video a thumbs up and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you'll know when I upload. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.